Oh my god, this is hazy. Look at how beautiful it is right here. It's gorgeous. Is this place foggy? Is that what's gonna happen? Is this stuff all gonna move on me? I want to go straight. What is that thing? Why is it moving like that? It looks like a guillotine. Is it a guillotine? It looks like a bear trap in the sky. I thought it was a guillotine. Oh no, I hope a big sexy bear trap in the sky doesn't come and eat me up. Oh no, it'd be a real shame if a big sexy bear trap in the sky chomped on me. No? What the fuck? Do I have to lead something into it? Maybe that's what I have to do. I probably gotta lead something into it. Ryan, I feel like you don't know what a guillotine looks like. I just didn't know the, No, I know what a guillotine looks like. You're telling me no part of that looks like, you know, thing that... First off, I could only see it in a two-dimensional way. So I didn't know that there were, like, a three-dimensional set of teeth that did this. I thought it was just a straight line with jagged points. And instead of like a sharp blade to drop down on your head, it was just like sharp teeth to drop down on your head. Plus, minus the like thing you put your head into. I thought it was like a torturous guillotine. It says go left. Okay. All right. Whatever you say. Go right. Okay. Whatever you say. Can I go through this? Okay. Whatever you say. We should bring back guillotines, in my opinion. Yo, thank you for clipping, Catilla. Whoa, what's your deal? The French Revolution would have been messier if that's what a guillotine looked like. That's what the French Revolution needed, was more mess. A large man is watching you through the billowing smoke of a campfire, idly carving away at a wooden stake. He stands as you pull ashore. Stranger, from that look on your face, I'd say you encountered the local wretches. Take a seat. I honestly don't think I have. I asked for a bear trap to get me, and it didn't do anything. You joined him by the fire. I've been trying to rid them from this accursed jungle ever since we wrecked here. The boys called them mine suckers. Mine suckers? More like mine sucking on this. I got halfway through, I looked over at chat, and Rosie Posey had typed exactly one message. Don't. Just don't. Don't. On account of them, well, affecting the mind. They made us see things, do things. I'd ask you for safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. Oh shit, I'm listening. I've met a few would-be rescuers over the years. None of them helped me in my fight. Are you any different to the rest? Why not? I figured you'd be up for it. You have the look. Now listen up. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. Then we'll use that to bombard the beasts. What a good word that is, too. Bombard. That's a French word, right? Bombard? Mind suckers fight mind goblins. Mind goblin bees. Other planes went down to the north and east of where we are now. I'll mark the possible crash sites on your map. You go and see what you can salvage. Okay. How are you going to honor your squad mates? I've hung a few of their dog tags up on the tree behind me. It seemed fitting enough. I've only got tags from the ones you understand. I never found all their bodies. If you happen to find any of their dog tags, I could add them to the tree. I have a number of mechanical doodads you might find useful. Take this one in good faith. I'll give you more for each one you bring me. Hell yeah, dude. Tell me about these mine suckers. It is from the French bombarder. Can we get some hearts or hugs in chat for Tama? Hi, Tama. How's it going? Hi. How are you? I saw your post in Tough Days in Discord the other day. I'm so sorry. Tell me about these mine suckers. Devilish creatures through and through. They stalk you along the waterways and emerge suddenly, screeching their terrible song. The first time it happened to me, I as somebody who has not seen what these things are yet in the game, this is terrifying. First time it happened to me, I saw shadows of my squad mates reaching out to me in a feverish dream. When I finally snapped out of it, I was covered in bloodied scratches. They must have sent me running through the foliage. Since then, I've done my best to avoid their fiends. The fiends. Their senses seem to be based on movement, so move carefully. Okay. Any shipwrecks around here? No, anything that meets its end here is quickly swallowed by the silt. Holy shit. We'll chuck this stuff in storage so we don't lose it. Actually, we can do research. We can research this harvesting platform. Hell yeah. We got to buy that at some point. Okay, so now I'm kind of curious about these little... Fuck. These mind goblins. Oh, Tama. I'm glad you've got a lot of support. Can I blow this stuff up? Did I bring the explosives with me? No. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Hexy hadn't even had a chance to type +30 on repairs before I did it again. Okay, we're gonna have to repair when we get out of here. This place is gonna be a little test of my driving abilities because everything's very tight and the camera likes to go into... The camera likes to go into the middle of the trees right when you most need it. Thomas says it's going bad, but as good as it can go, which is bad, but I have tons of support and the freedom to do bad, which is good. Really sorry for your loss. Thank you, Carly. That's very sweet of you. I took a lot of damage here, too. The corners are tight. Yeah. It also looks like, and I could be wrong here, but that looks like it's not water. Fuck me sideways with a stick. Despite the fact that it's kind of meant to sort of tease you. I just wanted to test it. I just wanted to test it! At least none of my engines are damaged. I shouldn't say stuff like that, because then the game will pay me back for that. Okay, we're going to go fix everything up. Immediately. I kind of think that that bear trap is probably for luring mine suckers into. So I also want to see if I can, like... Shit, wrong button. Your boat sprung a leak. Do I have the money to fix this? I do. Okay, thank God. I don't have any fucking metal. But I did buy the... Harvesting platform costs 680. Does coastal, shallow, and organic. Sorry, coastal, shallow, and oceanic. Meaning I would be missing mangrove and whatchamacallit. Let's just fucking rest here for the night, dude. Please refrain from driving near me ever. Listen, I'm a decent driver. I'm a good... I shouldn't. One of my, like, kind of firm beliefs about life is that you shouldn't believe people when they tell you they're a good driver. But I am a good driver. Excuse me, what is that? I think we found it. A sergeant fish. Every time somebody has to say, I'm a good, you know that they are in fact not good. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where it's like, oh no. Seems friend-shaped to me. Bye, Uzai. Thanks for being here today. I just realized we didn't actually catch the gray mullet trophy. Let's go. We didn't actually read the message in the bottle we were going for. A tattered receipt for Goldsmith and Son. Number 27, Little Marrow, December 22nd, 1926. Received a sum of $50.00 in exchange for one silver necklace with emeralds on silver mounting. Received a further $3 for custom engraving on reversive mounting. For customer to return tomorrow for collection. Engraving is to be as follows. For J. A shining star. Okay. We're just going to catch some fish. Get a little lie of the land here. See if we... That's a gar. Oh, interesting. See if we can't catch a, you know, a tiger mackerel at some point or something. Something gold right here. Also, I need to be looking for... Oh, look! A dead plane. Oh, shit, what is this? We're dredging up something crazy. Oh, this is the mortar barrel. Fuck. Yeah, I don't have space for that. Is this metal? Oh, it is metal! Okay, we need this and we need to get out with it because then that means that we can get the new hull upgrade. Done. Alright, get me out of here. Oh my gar. Oh my gar. I wonder if these mushrooms cause you to take damage. Probably. I do feel like this game could use a little bit of, like, a little bit of something on the camera perspective. Feels like the camera's always going into some leaves and then just hanging out there, you know? Dredge is an actual verb. It is. It's to like drag the bottom of a body of water. Here's my question. Linguistically slash like etymologically. The definition of dredge has to do with like dragging the bottom of something, right? What about the word dreg? Dregs, like the leftovers. I hear of dregs often in terms of like tea or like stuff, refuse that sort of detritus that sort of sits on the bottom. Dreg and dredge, any relation? Joyce is on it. Dredge means to clean out the bed of a harbor, river, other area of water by scooping out mud, weeds, and rubbish with a dredge. Interesting. So the dredge verb does have the dredge noun directly involved in its definition. So it sounds like the dredge noun probably came first. Feels like years since I've been warm. I do not expect him to write. I just need to know that he thinks of me from time to time. The next few lines have been smudged out. He must return. More angry smudging follows. I've written him another letter. This will be the last one. Bottom stuff. Coffee dregs. Dregs also feels like it's only ever liquids, but I don't know that to be the case. How the fuck do I get out of here again? Okay, we're going that way. Nope. Like that, and then we're getting out of here. There's the thingy. Now, what if you were to like come for me right here through the thingy? You know? We're gonna try something real quick. Nope. Was that a mistake? Okay, now we're gonna book it out of here. Get me out of here. I don't want to be eaten by a mine sucker. They are related. Also potentially related to drag. That would make a lot of sense. Earliest known use seems to be verb to dig, gather, or pull out with or as if with a dredge as opposed to verb abstract / metaphorical. The dregs of society is a turn of phrase. That's true. That's true. The dregs of society.
Oh.
You'll buy all sorts of fish here, and I think I can sell you all of these fish, 155 bucks for that's free. The mortar barrel goes back to the squadron guy, the whatever his fucking name was, and then we go floating deck, new hull. $800 to upgrade. Fuck. Do I have anything in storage that I can use right now? Storage. I need to sell some of this shit probably. Okay, I'm sure we could do a little bit of fishing around here at night, right? There's something out there. That's a sergeant fish. What the fuck is that? I ran right into the fucking boat. Into the wall, I mean. Okay, we gotta make some money tonight, guys. Gotta make some money. Gonna grab as many. That takes talent. I normally park on the outside of the dock, and then that time I parked directly on the side and ran right into the wall. A big thing that I like about this game is that it's not grindy at all. Like, money just doesn't become a problem anymore about halfway through the game. We'll see if that becomes true for me. Maybe it's not a problem if you don't run into shit. Oh, shit. I have no light. There we go. That is... I will say I think that does make a lot of sense. One of the things I like so far about the game is that... First off, I think the like atmosphere and tone is a lot of fun. I also really like how dispersed this page is. I get a sense from the coloring of it about what feels maybe more urgent and what feels more collector-ish. But there have been a lot of, like, none of these are connected. You don't see these things okay. In a different version of this game, everything on this screen right now would be connected by threads and push pins, right? It'd be like a bulletin board where everything is connected. Or it would be a tree where this unlocks this, etc., etc. I like that sense of organization in games a lot of the times. It's also very normal. But this everything feels separate in a way that I think adds to the sense of this world being a collection of diverse individuals and scenarios and powers, rather than a quickly unified story that we are going to drag you through whether or not you want to go through it, kind of thing. Does that make sense? A lot of times I think the, like, very... even if there are side quests that branch off of main quests, games love to hit you sometimes with this, like, here's the through line. Here's the thing that will drag you from the start to the finish of the game. This game just doesn't have as much of that, like... But I think in a good way. I think in a good exploratory, it makes it feel like I really can choose what I want to focus on. I really can choose if I want to just fill out the encyclopedia, if I want to make that blue hooded guy my absolute freaking... And of course you're limited in the, like, way that almost every game... In a way that is very common to video games, like, you're limited by your boat speed, your upgrades, your hull upgrades, your... what types of fish you can and can't fish, you have to do the research assistant thing to get the thing, to do the generator, to get into the middle of Stellar Basin. Like, things are overlapping in that way. But I really enjoy that this world... Final thought. The big overarching thing that I like about this world is that it feels like I could go around in it and take my own very unique path and just discover stuff in whatever corner I want to discover it in first. Of course, it's still limited because you still need certain items, etc. But it don't quite feel that way, which is nice. I don't know. It's actually something that bothered me in Outer Wilds. The quest board was just not done right. Oh, interesting. I don't know that I would say that. To me, though, the big difference in Outer Wilds in this game, though, there are going to be some minor conversations about Outer Wilds for the next 5 minutes. Big, flashing fucking warning. Go play Outer Wilds. Don't listen to anything we're about to say right now if you haven't played it. The game's amazing. It's a once-in-a-lifetime game. It's my favorite game. Period. Play it. Done. Now that that's done, we are going to talk about Outer Wilds for the next 3 minutes. Here's the thing that I feel is very different between Outer Wilds and this game. This game has a encyclopedic, compendium-like, exploratory, you need to go and collect items thing, like part to it. Outer Wilds doesn't have that. Outer Wilds is fully a knowledge-based game. To me, the threads make a lot of sense. To me, having threads between stuff, to me, that's very natural and helpful. The fact that a thread exists is a major clue that if that were missing, I don't know that I would enjoy. Does that make sense? But I've never heard, but I don't know. Maybe there are things that the quest, like rumor mode in Outer Wilds, maybe there are things that people don't enjoy about that. I found it, like, utterly sensical and useful and magical to use it. But if other people don't feel that way, of course, that's up to them. That's just, I was not that person. I found it really useful. Outer Wilds is about uncovering big mysteries. The board lets you see the center... Sensical, by the way. Not like that. Sensical with the... You know. Makes sense. I found it a little too unorganized. Did you use... Which mode did you use? Did you use both modes? Which mode did you use? I could see it being a little bit too much. I could never finish Outer Wilds. I felt like the quest board was a part of that, but I always wanted to finish it. I used both modes. I think there is a big difference between these two games. That part I can get. I feel very confident in is that like to me you could do so much of this game without needing to put pieces together between different locations or quests, right? So like my current understanding of this game. Let's talk about it. My current understanding of this game, which might be wrong, might be incorrect, is that most likely there is an overarching story that connects the scroll here is so slow. The monster in the bottom of Stellar Basin with the movement of cliffs at Gale Cliffs, with the mine suckers at Twisted Strand. A sort of eldritch, horrifying, a world you may kind of be familiar with, gone very magical and wrong. There's a story there that connects all of those things. A story that connects why the lighthouse keeper is the way she is with why the collector is the way he is. But I think on a moment-to-moment basis, you are not looking at that story. I think you are, in fact, very rare. I think, for instance, there's also a story that relates most of our messages to that story. Like, they're pieces of that whole. But I would say 95% of the time, maybe it's 85% of the time, maybe other people play it differently than I play it. In this game, 85% of the time, that story is not in your mind. Mostly what's in your mind is a puzzle about catching fish, getting upgrades, fitting them into your boat in a way, and managing the like daytime, nighttime fishing, selling cycle that can then allow you to chase that in a larger way. Whereas Outer Wilds, I don't think has that like what you're focused on in the moment. It mostly has the big thing. Of course, like in Outer Wilds, every small thing you're focusing on is very related to the big thing. Is how I feel. But okay, I need to catch some fish and go to fucking sell this stuff because I need money and I don't want to be out here in the middle of the night. But I think that's probably also just like the genre, right? Like I think entwined mullet. That sounds terrible. I think it's like a question about genre. Like this has that little cozy like fishing mini game type feel to it that was entwined mullet your hairstyle in high school. TBH, I don't think they should make an Outer Wilds sequel. Moby should just make something new. TBH, I think they already did make an Outer Wilds sequel. Hot take, the Outer Wilds DLC is the Outer Wilds sequel. It's amazing. Those two together work way better together than they ever fucking should. And let's leave it at that. Make your own thing. I'm very excited to see what else you make after that. I think they kind of did make a DLC. They made a related but also vastly different game within a game, the DLC. And then somehow, despite my fears, the DLC is purely genius when added to the base game. Anyways, we're going to stop our Outer Wilds conversation there out of respect for spoilers for people. Just going to stop our Outer Wilds conversation there just to be safe. Okay, I sold fish, but I also still have to repair my fucking boat. This one's for Pexy. I can now afford the new hull, which we will do. Because then I can start going for upgrades. So what do I want here? I think I probably want the rod space because of what because I want to get to a point where I can have basically whatever I want on my boat. One metal, one bolt of cloth. And then from there, probably like fucking net space. I don't think I need a light or engine space. Cool. It tells you exactly where it's going to add it. Modifies 2 rod spaces to also hold nets. Okay. I don't think I read that correctly the first time. I'll never play Outer Wilds since it's been spoiled in this moment. Unfortunately, I looked up a lot about the DLC because I didn't like the horror elements. I regret that so much now. Oh, man. What a good... That's tough, though. Yeah, I mean, that's the one part of it that is really tough, is including those type of moments. Okay. We're zooming. Vibe check in chat. How you guys feeling? Vibe check, vibe check. Hope you're doing well. We need to take this mortar. How's the energy? Good vibes? Good. I don't really want to go in here. We need to take this mortar to the dude. Oh no, I hope a bear doesn't trap me. Come at me, come at me. I'm in a guillotine. These guys are fucking scary, dude. I mean, you simply have to drive through that little arch, right? Like, it's so satisfying. I'm hot but vibing nevertheless. Good luck on your final blobs. How are things going? I have a mortar. Wait, I need to find you. Oh, shit, it's in storage. That's fine. How are things going? I found a part of the mortar. You found one component. It's still missing a piece. Nearly there. Keep looking. Okay. Shit. All right. We get to spend all day in the swamp. We're not going to... Okay. At this point, just go around. I honestly feel like one of the only things that I would change about this game is the camera movement. It's a gar. Every time I hear the word gar, it's like I think it's kind of like a person who hates cursing trying to curse. Ah, gar. That's a question mark. I love a question mark. What is it? A tarpon. Hell yeah, brother. Tarpon. Oh, look at our new deck, by the way. This thing is fucking huge. Our new hull. I can fit so many fish in this bad boy. Slaps hood. Did you say you marked them on the map? Yep. We're on it. We're on the trail. We found it. This is like the base for the mortar. Oh yeah, dude. Let's go, let's go. Now, what is this right here? So much rod space for the deck. I've got so much rod space, I don't even know what to do with it. Oh, shit. I can do more. Okay, more. For people who have played this game, how intensive is it? I'm interested, but I don't have a powerful machine for gaming. That's a good question. I don't know the answer. Experts in chat? Good question. Do a little Tetris-y. We do a little Tetris-y. Sure, I don't know. I can fit at least one more. Ah, fuck. It's getting dark. It's the worst feeling. Oh, no. This is bad. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get Banish ready and just hope and pray that it can get us out of here. Oh, I think it's this way. I think it's this way. You go through this arch, then slightly left. Then I think... Yeah, just a left around the bend. Can you imagine if real life had, like, arches like this? Hot take. They should... Will I even be able to fit this? Fuck. Probably not. They should make real life driving... Oh, boy, that's huge. They should make real life driving more interesting by adding Mario Kart-like arches and stuff for you to drive through. A long fin eel. It's a shame arches are all fictional. Listen, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I read a plan for the future. 50% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Oh, yeah, dude. That surely wouldn't negatively affect safety in any way. I just feel like we should gamify real life a little bit more. Like, listen, you want people to drive more attentively? Put some holographic Mario coins in the middle of the lane. Let me collect holographic Mario coins as I stay in the middle of my lane. And don't speed. Nah, that would people would probably start competing. There's got to be... We can make this work. We can workshop this, chat. We can workshop this. Hi, Eva. Welcome back. I found parts of the mortar. That's the lot. Now, while I work on assembling the mortar, you can get started on the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions in the lagoons around here. I've assembled those traps for the mine suckers. The guillotines? We just need to lure them in there. Once they're in, you see, I can fire on them with our new mortar. That'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. I'll mark the locations of the maps. Okay. How do I get them in there? They're attracted to some very specific types of bait. Your skills come in handy here. Am I the bait? Obvious answer, more roundabouts. Speed traps would deduct coins from your score if you go too fast. Arches can be big enough to not be dangerous. They could be like from divider to divider. Put solar panels on them. I like that. Is it safe? Of course not. How'd you make those traps? With patience. The creatures only seemed to sense movement. Whenever one was close, I froze. You need to make 3 special baits from different combinations of bait. Oh, sorry, of fish. Okay. This one takes 3 fish. That's a gar. Maybe? Okay, I don't know. Second one. That looks like a catfish of some sort. Fuck. Okay, I don't know, man. Third one. Now that one I've got. That's a long fin eel. Where do I put the bait? In one of the traps. What an awesome quest this is. This is really cool. You're gonna have to put bait in the middle of these fucking... terrifying traps. Don't get eaten yourself as you do it. I need to go left here. I'm back. I want to say I like a lot of the names for blues. Azure, Cerulean, Lapis, indigo, and arguably turquoise are all pretty good words. Okay, I lurk again. Those are good words. I agree. Turquoise is arguably. I feel that. I feel like it's... I'm fucking scared shitless right now, chat. What's that noise? Why is something mad at me? Just run. Just sprint. Just run. Just sprint. Run, sprint, run, sprint, run, sprint, run, sprint. Ah! Les pistes, by the way. Hell yeah. We're gonna sell some stuff. We'll sell this thing. It's fine. I don't care if we sell it. Put those in storage. Add some metal. Cool. Probably should buy more packed explosives, right? Somehow I still have 0 money. Les pistes. Les pistes. Probably just go to sleep for the night. Let's just go to sleep for the night. This area is fun. Until it's not, and then it's terrifying. And back up slow. We also need to find these dog tags, and we haven't really been around so much of this place. I feel like maybe I should just go around the edges. We're going to go around the edges. We're going to fish. Go around the edges. Sergeant Fish. Hi, Luke. Dude, Luke, we caught you. In the game. There's a snailfish. And we got you. Bad news, though. I sold you, and you weren't worth very much. I don't actually remember if I sold you. That fucking noise. Oh, I see it. In the upper left-hand corner. There's a baddie up there. What is this? Stone hums quietly. Place your hand on the stone. It does not respond to your touch. That's all right. Back in high school, nothing responded to my touch either. Am I right, chat? You're priceless to me, Luke. We're driving our boat and we're fishing and catching. Fishing, we're fishing, catching. Uh-oh. Is it right beside me? It's over there. I'd sell Ryan for $1.50. Fucking rude. Fucking rude. Is that with tax? Sure. But there's not a fish in the ocean that we can't reel. Yeah, we're trawling. Yeah, we're dredging free. Yeah, we're dredging free. Tarpon. I don't have any tarpon in my boat right now, right? That's a sergeant fish. Let's grab a tarpon and then we'll go back to our dude. Finally, music that the VOD frogs can hear. Okay, so from here, let's go to the dude. Oh, never mind. We're going the wrong way. Fuck it. Let's go this way. What's over here? We're looking for dog tags. That's a gar. Oh, I didn't find dog tags, but I did find something else. A crooked boulder with a small, simple platform at its base. The twisted shape of a deformed fish is barely recognizable. Okay, I mean, that's just not gonna... It's a deformed fish, so it's one of these purple ones. This does say twisting in the description. Bye, last Mohawk. Who would buy Ryan for $1.50? I say on my 28th month in a row, paying $6 to this channel. Oh, Luke, I'm so grateful for you. That's really funny too. Who would buy Ryan for $1.50? Damn. Fuck me. Did I really lose that? No. I lost a fish. I lost my sergeant fish. Sergeant! Fuck, fuck. Why do I always want to look at chat while I'm doing this minigame? Does anyone else think about the video of the salmon, I think, flying through the tubes from time to time? Just speaking of fish, I guess? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god, Ryan? Oh, the salmon cannon. Is this the place where the salmon cannot... There's like a... I think I do know what you're talking about. There's like a place where the salmon can't swim back upstream, so they built a salmon cannon. Wait, but isn't there also a thing in, like, Scandinavia somewhere where they have, like, a fish dam? Did you hear about this, too? I feel like we talked about this on stream a while back. This is in the Netherlands. There's a fish dam. The fish doorbell, where fish swim up, and there's, like, a... I thought it was that people online watched them with, like, a camera. And they would, like... contact the people who run the dam to like let the fish through every time. The salmon cannon and the fish doorbell. Amazing. Try to get inside the fuselage. The fuselage. Big fan of that word. Broken spectacles and a fancy boot. Tell me that this is an American without telling me that this is an American. Aviators and a broken boot. This seems bad. It's all right. We're kind of on the outside of the thing. I think being on the inside near the mine suckers is actually the problem. Mine suckers? More like mine sucking on these toes. I think mine sucking on these toes is a worse sentence than mine sucking on my balls. I think so. I think it's worse. I think I'd much rather hear mine sucking on my balls than on my toes from a person. You know? Am I going the right way? Yep. Yoink. I hate that I've heard you say this sentence. Little indigestion, ruining days since late 2019. Absolutely ruining people's days. Rosie tried to stop you again? Rosie did try and stop me again. Rosie, do you have a chat command? Oh my god, you do now. You have the simplest, best chat command I have ever seen. Can I get an exclamation Rosie in the chat? Oh my god, let's absolutely go. Just don't. All lowercase. You know that's going to get a lot of use. The amount of times during a stream that you might have the opportunity to say don't is like, that's off the charts. Because the best part is I like taking stream to the point when you might want to say something like that. So then, that's just beautiful, right? What should we sell here? I honestly don't know, because some of this stuff I think we could probably just chuck inside of the... I honestly might not sell any of this shit. I'm not going to sell it. The name is longer than the, than the chat. Ooh, Rosie. That's such a great... How long have you been here, Rosie? 19 months subscribed, following since August 30th, 2023. An amazing name. Amazing command, I should say. Okay, we can purchase this upgrade for 120. Sure. I'm addicted to the upgrades even if I don't have the stuff to put in the upgrade, you know? Why am I like that? I don't know. Oh, I meant to sell this. That's a cargo. Sell this fish in particular. Keep the rest? Probably. It's only 1 in the morning. All right. How much is this rotted? It's stale, but stale is fucking fine, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I should have repaired something. Hold up. This one's for Pexy. Cha-ching.